Welcome to the next lesson, choosing your next product to launch. And here's what we'll be covering. The power of leveraging your brand and your existing customers, the two primary factors to consider when selecting your next product, and where to find your next product. In the previous lesson, we learned how to decide when's the right time to launch your next product. So if now is that time, what's the easiest and fastest way to do that? And the answer? By leveraging the brand that you've already built, since you already have several things in your favor. You have a group of customers, the people who've already bought your product. You have a brand presence, such as on your website and your social media profiles. You have an email list, or at least the start of one. And you have a presence built up on Amazon. You have your existing product page, you have search rankings, you even have your storefront. So that means that now is the time to leverage all of this to scale your brand. This is not the time to try to launch another brand, at least not at this point. When choosing your next product, there are two primary factors to consider. First, can it leverage your existing list of buyers? Because selling something that your existing customers will buy means easy sales for you. And next, is it a good fit and opportunity for Amazon by itself? Does it still meet all the criteria of a great product opportunity, just like your very first product? So where do you find your next product opportunities? Well, for your next product, it's actually easier than your first one because you have three sources of free, valuable, and relevant information. The first is Amazon. You can look in the frequently bought together, the sponsored products related to this item, customers who bought this item also bought, and even just in their general departments as well. Let's go take a look and I'll show you what I mean. So here I am on a product. Let's imagine that this was your product. Well, there's a couple different areas you can look at right away. When you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the frequently bought together section. This is a great place to see the most common products bought along with your existing product. After that, you'll also see sponsored products related to this. Now, while you don't necessarily know if these are selling with it, you do know that people selling these other products believe that your product is similar to their product enough for them to bid on keywords that include your product. And then finally, under customers who bought this item also bought. So similar to the frequently bought together, this will just give you a wider list of products that you want to consider for selling in addition to your existing product. And then another way to look at Amazon to get product ideas is to simply start going through their own departments. Here I am looking at all the departments. You can go through the home, garden, and tools, scroll down to sports and outdoors, beauty and health, automotive and industrial, and so forth. You would just go through these categories, click on the subcategories, and keep drilling through different products, get ideas for other products that your customers might like. In addition to Amazon, you also want to talk to your supplier. Find out if they know of any other products they think you would do well with. They have a ton of knowledge in their industry, they know what's selling well, and they also have an insight into what new products seem to be trending upwards. And then finally, don't forget about your customers. You can check your reviews, emails you've gotten from them, and also check your social media channels to see if they're mentioning things that they might be interested in. And of course, you can always ask them. Creating a poll on Facebook will create a lot of buzz around your brand and also give you some great ideas. So now it's time to take action. If you've decided that it's time for you to launch your next product, then go find a product that your existing customers will want to buy and that meets the existing ASM criteria. And in the next lesson, we'll learn about what to do after you launch your next product in order to scale your business. So head on over and I'll see you there.